Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we're back in Clouds of Darkness, picking up right where we left off. So unfortunately, to get these quests open, I think we have to see some more sand, which sucks. And I honestly don't think we're going to get 5 of the little crystals here in one quick shot. I'm going to run out of space. Did we get one already? No, see, it's a normal one. It's a normal one. All right, let's do this. We don't need all of this stuff here. Put that apple in here for now. This is why I had everything out of my inventory before, because I don't need all of these things in here right now while sieving. So we'll do this. And we'll just pop this stuff down here so we can kind of see what we're working with. Let's put that up there too. All right. We're looking for charged Certus quartz. That is what we're hoping for. So... So anyways, while we're hanging out here, maybe we can think of something to chit-chat about. We haven't had a good old-fashioned chit-chat with Modi in quite a while, so... we talked about this before, but it's been a while. We got new people, new faces out there in the crowd. I've had quite a few people ask me over the many years about getting into YouTube. And I have to say it is one of the more interesting jobs I've ever had. It is something that has to be very self-motivating on. But the one big thing, I have a lot of people who want to do this as an aspiration of a job, which is great. I mean, to be honest with you, it's what I got into it, but there are, that's why I got into it. But at the same time, there has to be a certain level of... Ooh, we did get one charge. Let's put this down here so we can keep an eye on it. There's a certain level of realism you're going to have, because you're jumping into a field that there's really no commercials. There's no real way to advertise yourself, to put yourself out there other than just to do it. And I think people get frustrated because, whenever they ask for YouTube advice on like how to get going, they tend to get the same answers, and I think it's almost to the point where those same answers just make you kind of gloss over your initial question. Let me explain. So the one biggest thing of doing this, either as a hobby or as a job, and there's a very fine line between the two, but doing this to where it's successful. Now, everybody dreams of the quick and easy way. You make a video, it's short, it's sweet, it's wacky, and it goes viral, and the next thing you know, you've got, thousands of subscribers overnight. And that's great. But to be honest with you, that's a lot closer to winning the lottery than it is doing a job or really getting into a hobby. I mean, let's say you were into like coin collecting out of nowhere. You're like, I want to do coin collecting. And you go to like you go to some coin show and some guy walks up to you and was like, oh, you know what? I'm tired of coin collecting. Here, you can have all this. And then boom, you have like this instant huge collection, right? Admittedly, that'd be kind of cool, but at the same point, it would be like, that wasn't very much fun. And that's kind of how I look at the whole thing, is that enjoyment level. God, give me the damn Certus quartz. I got 2. That's good. It is very much a grind, and the biggest thing is consistency. It's something I preach. It's something I've learned. When you have fans, when you have subscribers, whatever you want to call them, viewers, whatever, and once they've subscribed to you, they obviously like something about you. It's either your humor, how you play the game, if you're informative, or whatever YouTube thing you're doing. If you're doing makeup tutorials, they like how you do makeup. If you're doing, vlogs, they like what you talk about. Whatever, right? So they're already there. And, you know, think about, like, and this may go over the heads of most of the younger viewers, it's television. I'm a big television guy. You guys really don't grow up with TV the way that the rest of us did, but we didn't have all these fancy ways of being entertained. And so, you know, the big thing is to stay consistent. If you make a schedule where you're going to put out, you know, you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to start off, you know, doing 1 billion videos a week. Oh my God, give me the charger discords. Talk to inanimate objects, that helps. But it's just a case of if they're there, they want to watch you. So put out content. You know, make it consistent. If you want to put out 1 video a week every Monday, fine, do that. But don't miss Mondays. You know, if you want to put out 1 video a day, perfect. If that's something that you have time for, that you have the energy for, that you have the passion for, great, do that. But put out a video every day. Don't go 6-7 days and be like, well, I had a lot of stuff going on, and, you know, I just didn't feel like it, or I was watching the new movie came and stuff. That's, to me, that's always a little bit of kind of like a slap in the face of the people that watch. They're there to see what you're going to create, and then you don't create stuff, you're kind of not holding up your end of the bargain. So, but the one thing to keep in mind is, it is a grind. You have to be thankful every day for no matter your situation. If you have 5 subscribers and you're getting 5 views a video, that's awesome. That is great. And you know why? Because there's someone out there struggling to get to 3 subscribers and 3 views a day. So that's, you know, that's not bad. I mean, like I said, and the thing is that all of a sudden, you know, one of those 5 tells a friend, hey, go check out this person. Now you have 6. 2 of those people tell 2 of their friends, boom, now you have 8. And that's how it works. That's the grind. But it takes time. You have to be patient, and the biggest thing is you have to be consistent. You have to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And then if you decide to, you know, up what you're going to do, once again, that's great. But don't up it to anything that you can't handle. For example, I do 3 videos a day. And it's tough. It's work. I'm not going to deny that. But at the same time, I don't think I have the energy to do 4 a day. Like, the idea of 4 a day, because you got to keep in mind, that's an extra 7 videos. That jumps me from 21 videos a week to 28 videos. And that concept just seems awful. Not because I wouldn't want to get more content out, but just trying to get all that stuff done and still be consistent on it is tough. Now, I'm not saying you can't miss videos, and if you do, it's the end of the world. You know, especially if you start recording with other people, then not only do you have all, you know, your life situations going on that you got to take care of, but you know, you got to kind of work your way around theirs as well. You got to be used to that. I've seen a lot of people who they get a little discouraged because they want to, you know, record with other people and they don't really have anybody else to record with, and that can get frustrating. Well, if you're in it just to record with other people, then do something else. And I don't mean to be mean. That's not me trying to be like a jerk or anything. It's literally just a case. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is there so many creepers? The hell did they come from? What the deuce? Damn it, that scared me. We were sitting here having just a nice little chit-chat, talking about the perils of YouTube, and all of a sudden I had 37 creepers all up on my butt. Oh, butt creepers. Damn it, that scared me. I'm not hungry anymore. I mean, that's a... Of course, I don't think I have any poop in me anymore. I'm sure there's like a dark spot right there, but I mean, hence the name Creeper. They really just kind of came up on me, didn't they? Holy Jesus. Anyways, now I gotta change my pants after this episode, man. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, you're gonna meet people, you know, and you know, you're gonna have to, if you're gonna, I'm all paranoid now. That really scared. Did that scare you, Fancy Steven? Oh man. Anyways, but yeah, you're gonna meet people, you're gonna chit chat with people, and you know, the one big thing is when you record with a group, you got to kind of be willing to compromise. Everybody has like their own vision on how they do things, so you got to be willing to adapt to that and whatnot. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's you can't go into it looking for it to be a job, because then you're just going to get disappointed, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to quit. I don't care who you are. If you go into it looking as a hobby, that you're doing something for fun and it's something you'll be interested in, and you know what, if you make a couple bucks, cool, great. And that's how it was with me. You know, I knew I wanted to do this as a job, but I went in and was just playing and having fun, and I wasn't making money. I had to, you know, I had to do regular job stuff. And it was really a case of my regular job, which for any of you guys that don't know, I own my own ice cream truck, so I did that for a while because I got tired of working for people. And near the end there, it wasn't doing very well. God, give me some damn search scores. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't, financially wasn't doing well. It was kind of tough, and to me, this still wasn't, you know, a job type thing. It was basically just like a part-time, like extra money job. And, you know, Heather was like, you know what? You know, jump in both feet, start streaming more, start recording more, start, you know, making this your focus. And it was scary. It was nerve-wracking, because this was all of a sudden one day going to be my sole source of income, because unfortunately, driving the ice cream truck was the same times that were good to record and stream. So I kind of had to choose one or the other. And that was 2.5 years ago now. And this has been my full-time job since. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. I know it's like, oh, well, it's not work. You're playing a video game and whatnot. You got to be a self-motivated person. I'll tell you that right now. That was the thing that was always hard for me. There's no boss or parents or anybody who's there who's like, all right, get to work, stop screwing around. You have to be able to do that for yourself, and that can be tricky for a lot of people, including myself. I know when I started doing the ice cream truck, I worked for myself, so I had no boss, I had no employees. It was just me. It was great. Well, the problem is that, you know, I live in Arizona when it's like 115 degrees outside, and I got to drive around at 3 miles an hour in a van with no AC and basically no breeze, because once again, 3 miles an hour, it's a little hard to get your butt up and put your pants on and get out to work. So, so that was a very big learning curve. Are you not going to give me any of the charge? I need 3 more. Anyway, so, yeah, but like I said, I mean, you know, try and find something different than everybody else. You can be inspired by other people, but don't just make a carbon copy of their channel, because why are they going to watch you if they can go watch someone else who's been doing it longer and might be able to do it better right off the bat? But yeah, like I said, you can be influenced. That's never an issue, but you know, don't just take your favorite YouTuber and be like, I'm going to do the exact same thing as them because it works for them, because that doesn't mean it's going to work for you. There's been a lot of stuff I've tried that works for other YouTubers that did not work for me. So, and if you can find some people to record with, some people you can get along with, great. I will admit, and I've said this a million times, I don't care about everybody's subscriber count. If it wasn't for the squad, I wouldn't still be doing this. Not only do they help keep me motivated and interested in it, but at the same time, you know, they keep the passion going, if that makes sense. So, but I started by myself. It was just me. I started if you guys go back, my very beginning of my channel started with 6 series right off the bat, all solo. Every single one. And it was bad. They were garbage. But, you know, that's what I did. So, and then, you know, I met Fitz through playing, not even like through YouTube. I met him through playing and getting to know on public servers. And, you know, Fitz started recording with me. And then, of course, I met Husky. And a lot of you guys know that after that. And I got super lucky. 100%. This thing is 80% luck, 20% talent. And I'm really trying to see if I can make it 100% luck, because I don't know if I have 20% talent. So there's a little bit of cryptic, non-helpful YouTube starter kit thing going. But yeah, you just gotta keep going. If your subscriber count goes down, you just keep going. If your views drop a little bit, you just keep going. If, you know, if there's, you know, a pack that you're just not enjoying, then stop recording it. Why are you recording it if you don't like it, you know? And, yeah, just, but the big thing is you just got to kind of keep on trucking. All right. So here's my issue. Let's see. Nope, wrong chest. So now I have 5, count them, 5 charged service quartz, and that is 3 less than I actually need. So we got a little bit closer, but, you know, horseshoes and hand grenades if you ask me. But, and we're starting to get a little bit of food in here, which is going to be nice. Yeah. Don't have to be constantly starving. I'm so excited. It's like the day, it was like when you get back from the grocery. You guys go to the grocery store, I don't know if you, or you go with your parents or whatever, and like that be like, you put all the groceries away, and, you know, you kind of go do your own thing, you know, you're like, all right, I'm gonna go, you know, I gotta go get changed or whatever, and then you're like, ah, you know what, I'm hungry, I'm gonna go find something to eat. And that first time you look in there after the grocery store, you're like, there's so many choices, this is so exciting. That's how I feel right now with a bunch of potatoes and some wheat. So, all right, so I think we're gonna have to worry about the this in between episodes, which we can start getting. Oh, graphite bars. Oh, it wants us to start maybe working towards that. I did all this. 37 patterns. Holy crap! And do all that. These are ones that are locked. I don't know if this will it go like that? No, I don't know. I wish it would tell me which needs to be open. And then don't forget, we still have these other ones that we may have to start dipping into a little bit for some stuff. So, all right, well, looks like we're about done with this episode. I know this was a chit-chatty episode, and for those of you who aren't into that, I'm sure this is boring as hell, so I apologize. But you guys did see, as long as you stayed, you did get to see the 2 creepers scare the ever-loving poop out of me, so you got that going for you, so that's exciting. So, all right, guys, well, we're going to wrap things up here. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. If you want to get some cool Modi 101 squad gear, you can do that by going and checking out my Spreadshirt shop. The link is down below. All kinds of nifty little things in there. If you want to become a Patreon, I know you guys are probably tuning this out by now, but becoming a Patreon is fun. It's super helpful and supportive, and then it's also a great way to get to know you guys. I absolutely love my Patreons, and the small amounts of time I wish I could spend more that I get to hang out with them, getting to know them as friends is awesome. So go check out the Patreon link down below. And lastly, if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, the only place to go is Aim to Game. Use the link down below so you know you're coming from the squad. Use a coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next super duper exciting episode of Clouds of Darkness, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!